People ask me, why should I trust your version of 7-star praying mantis? Today I'm going to show you exactly where my knowledge comes from and let you decide by yourself. Hi, I'm Claudio Fabbricatore, and in this video I want to do something I rarely do, talk about myself and my career. Not to impress you, but because in traditional martial arts the teacher's lineage is inseparable from the value of what they teach. In my opinion, you have a right to know where this all comes from. I began training in martial arts as a young boy in Germany, as I'm half Italian, half German. Like many others, I started with judo as a child and changed to Shaolin Kempo at 16. At 17, in 1989, I met my first Kung Fu teacher, Sifu Holger Heek of 7-star Mantis, a former student of Kai-Uwe Pehl and Grandmaster Zhong. When my first Sifu changed to other styles of Kung Fu, I stayed in 7-star and became direct student of Grandmaster Zhong. Like many practitioners in the West, my early exposure was to systems that were already filtered, already simplified for a Western audience, passing through the Jingwu organization or through Hong Kong. But something felt incomplete. The techniques were there, the forms were there, even with the same names. The applications and deeper understanding of the principles were missing. Also, there was sometimes, rather often, pain involved. Not pain from simple overtraining, overreaching, but joint pain from inherent mistakes in the system I was learning. And that I started to understand clearly because I also started in the 90s my MD medical doctor's training at the Rome Sapienza University as a sports medicine specialist. That dissatisfaction pushed me to search further, to go back to the source, to find masters who had received the system in its complete form and were willing to transmit it to someone who was genuinely committed. The path that led me to the 7-star Mantis lineage was not short, and it was not too easy. I sought out masters who carried the unaltered transmission, masters who had trained for decades under teachers directly connected to the traditional system of northern China in Yantai, where the system was born. You have to be lucky, but you have also to be able to judge rightly when you find something bigger. What I found changed everything I understood about Kung Fu. When I met Grandmaster Zhong Lian Bao in 1997, I was blown away by the depth of the systems, the precision of the principles, the logic of the structure, the layers of applications that only reveal themselves over years of correct practice. It was unlike anything I had encountered before. I was accepted as a student, and I committed to learning in the way it was meant to be learned, completely without shortcuts, with respect for the transmission. Part of that commitment meant going directly to China, multiple times, effectively. In 2009, I was finally accepted through the traditional Bai Shi ceremony to discipleship and became officially part of the 6th generation of my lineage. Because some things cannot be transmitted across an ocean, some corrections require physical presence. Some layers of the system only open up when you're standing in front of a master who carries them in his body, not just in his memory. Those trips were among the most important experiences of my martial life. They confirmed what I had already begun to understand, and they opened levels of the system I had not previously had access to. What I bring to New York is that product of the entire journey. Not just years of practice, but years of correct practice under the right guidance and the right lineage. I have asked myself many times about coming to the United States. For many years I said no because I was not ready to transmit what I had received in a way that did it justice. I didn't felt ready, but now I am ready. And I believe the moment is right. There is a big and growing community of serious practitioners in America who are looking for something deeper, who are tired of surface level training, who understand that authentic transmission is rare and worth seeking out. New York in April is the beginning of something. I do not know exactly where it will lead, but I know it is time. If you want to be part of it, the link is below.